Okay, so I've got my Kingbolen Ediag light plugged into my Megane RS. I've had an engine management light for camshaft assistance. Now, I deleted the fault, but I already know why it's happening. But I will just show you using the scan tool. Now, I am using this on a tablet. It's worth pointing out that this is quite an old tablet, a Samsung Galaxy Tab A, so it's 6-7 year old now. And the Ediag app won't run on newer Androids, like above 12 maybe it runs on 14. This is Android 12, so it's perfect. It's an old tablet. But yeah, we'll get into it here. So all systems diagnostic, VIN scan, and hopefully it'll, yep. So I've already diagnosed this. It needs a data connection to decode the VIN. Because I've already done it, I don't need the data connection. It should already know. Yeah, so there we go. So let's go into automatically search. Now, at this point, what I'd normally do is go for a health report. The fault code won't be there. Like I say, I've cleared it because I was wanting to check just how much the cam was moving in live data. Whenever the fault code's there, it won't move the cam. So we'll get a health report, and this will just scan through all the modules. So I'm kind of hoping there's no fault codes here, because like I say, I cleared all fault codes, but I have got a replacement solenoid for the diffuser. So we're going to do some bidirectional control on this. We're going to do an actuation test, and I'll be able to show you why I've got the fault, and yeah, what the fix is. So we've got a driver's door fault. The last time I had this, it was to do with the lock. There's a chance the driver's door lock is not happy again. Let's see. Yeah, so the driver's door isn't locking. And a good way to diagnose that is if the window's not going down. But we'll go back to that. So let's go into engine control module. And I want to do an actuation test, and it is this camshaft diffuser solenoid valve slide movement. So I'll go out to the engine and I'll show you from there. So we've got the diffuser solenoid out, and as you can see, if it focuses, these will move whenever I do the actuation test. So we'll go into the correct one. Yep. Command progress. As you can see, it's actually moving. That's actually moving okay. Oh, let's see, it's maybe not. Let's go. We'll go back, because it only does it once. So I'll do it while we're watching. Yeah. So that should move further than that, allowing the cam to move, and that's not what's happening. So I will go ahead and replace this. I'll put in the new part, and we'll have a look and see what it does. Okay, so I have the new part set up. There's a bow gap one. I couldn't get the Pierberg model. It's out of stock everywhere, but Pierberg is the original one. Unfortunately, the plug just doesn't fit nice. It's very tight. I don't actually think it's fully clipped in, but it is making a connection. I've already checked it, but I'll just show you now if I can get this to sit like that. I will redo the actuation, and the movement is correct in this. So let's see, it's very hard to see. Okay, so I'm back with a light, and we'll just do this again. So yeah, I hope you're able to see that moving. Let's do it again. And there we are. Right, so with that done and the new solenoid is fitted, we'll have to do a road test to verify that's all working okay. But we'll go into the driver's door now and look at this. Look. So, driver's door locking circuit, short circuit, the 12 volt. So let's see. Actuation test. And we will locking of driver's door, let's try it. Yep, that worked. Let's do, well, actually I don't know if this will lock, if that's a close now. It's locked. Well, right, so the window won't go down, but what we can do is we can lower driver's window, which is not working. It's timed out. Let's see what we can do about that. We will use the key and then put the key back in again. That should let me, yes, I'll put the window down. So just hold the start button now until I get remove key card. Right, so now the window will work. I can raise the window, as you can see. Now I'll just lower it again. Now, come back to the lock. Let's just see what's happening. Now, locking of driver's door. Let's do it. Let's see, as you can hear the lock, the door is actually locked. So I don't really know what the fault codes were there for. They were there last time, and the door wasn't locking. I activated driver's door deadlocking and unlocked it, and just sort of flicked through between driver's door unlocking and locking, and that seemed to have fixed it. This car's not driven much, that's probably part of the reason why. So let's just unlock the door. And yep, so that's working. I can have a look at it, because something else which needs fixed is the radio. We'll see. Yeah, so front left hand speaker open circuit, rear right hand speaker open circuit, rear right tweeter open circuit, rear left tweeter open circuit. Yeah, so basically these cars quite commonly suffer with speaker issues. It's mainly the fronts which don't work, but obviously the rights have issues, or the rears, sorry, have issues as well. But I have some speakers for the front. I'm going to be fitting them. I may investigate the lock whenever I'm in, but for now I think we can clear DTCs. Let's see if any come back. Nope, all good, there's no faults that come back. So now it's going to be a road test, and we'll see if if any faults come back regarding the phaser. And if they do, we'll jump back on and go from there. But this is just a sort of a bit of a demonstration on how you use the Kingbolen Ediag Elite. And yeah, it's a good piece of kit for the money that it is and what you can do with it. For likes myself that it's just doing some kind of hobby mechanic, and I think it's ample. There obviously will be some things that it won't do, and if that's the case, then I'll have to deal with that at the time. But yeah, hope that helps.